Okay, next map is Atrium, dead center sniper rifle.
Weapons over here.
Either the axe, the katana, or the crowbar. I like the axe. You can either take a Molotov or a pipe bomb. I take Molotov personally. Leave the bio bombs, don't take them. Killing the bots. Kill right here. Kill bots. And for the gas, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. If you want to store the gas anywhere, store it here, somewhere in this vicinity, or behind this bot. Either of those work. Okay, so once you start the round, strategy is run up the stairs, like so. Doot, 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 and go up here, break this, and this, and we're holding behind this wooden wall until the tank arrives. The tank should land like there and instantly rock you. But once the tank reaches this floor, you're going to drop into this hole. Once you drop, we're going to run a lap around the map. So, start by going this way, then this way, straight around here, across this way, drop onto the scaffolding, and back up the stairs. That's your lap. Simple as that. So let's have a look at how we do this a little bit more in-depth and advanced. So the key thing about this map is controlling the tanks. Tanks are the big threat, because if you get cut off by a tank, you're going to have to do some weird pathing to survive. If you get cut off by a special, you just shoot them in the face. Whereas the tanks, they're a bit more, you know, tanky. So when the tank arrives, drop into the hole, and wait here for like literally a brief second, like 1 second, 2 seconds maybe. And the tank, if it's far away over there, it will drop onto that scaffold. If not, it will drop onto this one, and they'll instantly rock you. You might have to dodge the rock here, and then start moving. Now, if the tank, if one tank drops and the other tank is still up here, what you can do is wait here. The reason we do this is because it breaks the tank line of sight, so he will not rock you, and it tells his pathing, okay, the fastest way to get to me is drop in this hole and then drop here in middle. And if the tank does that, they're no longer above, which means this area is nice and safe, and that's what we want. So once we start going this way, you need to be really careful of this area, because if you're right here and you hear a spawn to your right, chances are it's in that doorway. So just wait right here a little bit until the enemy arrives, and then if they come outside you can just kill them. If not, just carry on. Also, things can be above you in this area. Now they'll climb over this wall and try to like drop right here onto you. So it's important you're careful of that. The big one that kills people is jockeys, because if they touch you at all while being mid-air, you just get grabbed. So if you hear jockeys above you, hide in this room like this, and they should just immediately drop and you can just headshot them. They'll jump at you, but they just hit the wall, so it's free. And then carry on. This door is a very common spot for things to spawn. Tanks, chargers, everything, like all specials or commons, things can spawn from there, so be careful. As you go around, if you hear a special spawn in front of you, just wait on this little thing for like a couple of seconds. If the spawn is in this door, they'll walk out and try and attack you, to which you just kill them, which is fine. If the spawn is below or above, then you know. Another thing, going on this little ledge causes any charges in that area to just charge into the wall, which is very nice. That way you don't get like oppressed too much. Above, stuff can drop, so be aware of that. And then down below can be dangerous if you drop this way. So be aware of smokers building up here or here, and chargers will usually path this way as well as hunters, so be careful of that. Also, when you drop onto this scaffolding, tanks will be trying to rock you from like over here or over here, so really be aware of those distant rocks because they can really get to you. Something you also might want to consider is in the options, video, and then the advanced settings, changing your effect detail to low means that these like kiosk things become somewhat invisible, as well as this wooden wall becomes invisible, as well as this wooden wall becomes invisible. So that is useful for like being able to see things a little bit easier. So now let's take a look at a bunch of like advanced jumps you can do to get out of sticky situations. Alright, a load of the advanced jumps that start at the top. So breaking these glass panels, you can drop onto this thing, and then you can lap or go that way, or you know, you've got lots of escape options from here. Let's go back up top. Obviously you can jump from here to this side, which we all know by now, and on the stairs you can jump from this railing through this, I failed it, wow, embarrassing, through this hole, like so, and that allows you to drop back here and go if anything's above you. So assuming you now drop into the hole, breaking these glass panels, you can drop onto this and then return up the stairs. Just make sure you wait long enough here for the tank to drop. This is a good spot if there's a tank coming that way and a tank right here, you can literally just drop and go. You can also do this in this area, as there's another one right here which you can drop onto and do the same thing. One thing I always suggest, break these panels and just jump across here. The reason for that is anything that spawns in this door will smash into this and you'll be safe. There's also an advanced jump from here onto the corner of that sign. It's a tricky jump, but it can be useful in giving you an escape. It is tough though, so be careful if you do try it. You can also wait here for any tanks to come this way and then just jump back across and go back. Your call. When approaching this area, one thing you may need to do if you're like completely cut off is just fall from here and run. You take a lot of damage, but it's better than being killed, so something to consider. Another interesting jump is from here onto that sign. You have to just run and jump and you'll land on the sign. Go around the back like so, and you go back up the stairs. So that's one that you can do. Another one you can do is from this like wooden railing, you can land on the car. So you can either go from here, or the usual strat that people do is going from here to here and then just drop. You hear your legs crunching, but you're not taking damage, so don't worry. You can also go from here. You can obviously drop onto the scaffolding, or you can go from the back here and jump to the scaffolding. You do take 1 damage, but that's okay. Or another option, you can break this glass panel and run, just literally hold W into the tree. Like, just hold W, don't jump. And as soon as you land in the tree, you want to jump to the railing there. I'm doing this really slow so it looks awful, and then you can proceed. To show you that at like full speed, you would literally just hold W and jump, and that's it. If your health is low, so let me just kind of fall. There we go. If you have yellow or red health, you need to hit a crouch bunny hop. Like that. Otherwise, if you try and just walk into the tree, you won't make it. And if you don't crouch bunny hop, oh, you will make it. Okay, interesting. But I thought you would make it, but yeah, I guess not. Anyway, that's that. Let me heal myself first. Alright, another one is if you have the glass panel still alive, you can go on the glass panel and jump onto this thing with a crouch jump, and now you're on this little spot. You can use this to jump to the stairs in some way, or you can just go back this way. I don't like that jump personally because this glass panel always breaks, but yeah, just be aware of that. There's also tons more little things you can do, such as dropping here onto this, then across to here and here. Another one you can do is, if you are in this area, you can stand on this table and just hold W, do not strafe or anything, and you land on this, and that is that. And there's also like very advanced jumps in the sense that you can B-hop from here. I failed the hop, oops. You can B-hop from here. I can't B-hop, wow, what is going on? To here, and then you like hit a hop on that and land over there. For some reason my B-hopping is like terrible right now. I'm not warmed up, so yeah, I'll try it again just for the lols, but I doubt I'll hit it now. So yeah, that's another thing you can do. There's a lot of escape strategies on this map, which is what makes it so easy, to be honest. So if you ever get backed up into this area, break these glass panels, and you can just drop down here onto that little pillar and you're fine. So yeah, there's lots of different escape routes. Oh, there we go. Lots of different escape routes. I like the tree jump the most. That's my personal opinion. But yeah. Okay, so something that I did forget to mention. Let me first of all just explode every can on the map, just for the fun of it. Where are you? Alright, so something I forgot to mention. As you're coming up these stairs, look this way first, because you'll see if anything's there or there, and then as you come up, look this way. That way then you know, like, where the specials are. I'm just gonna burn this for now. I have no purpose for these cans anyway. So as you run around the atrium, there's two like ways you can play. Either the I'm trying to get a high time strategy, which is you don't kill very many specials. You like keep control of all the specials and keep the SI count really low. Or you play my strategy, which is kill everything in sight and get the highest amount of specials you can. The fun strategy. I personally don't like the very like slow pace, low SI games. I think they're very boring. So I like to kill everything. But if you're going for like a world record or a high time or whatever, or just an easier map, killing less things is the optimal strat. That charger might be above. So I'm just gonna get a hustle on. Oh no, it's here. Roll. So yeah, that is the general strategy, what you just saw. I'll do a few of the like alt strategies where I'm like making different jumps and things. That jockey could be behind it. So this is one of those moments where the second tank has not made it up top yet, and I don't actually know where he is, to be honest. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna wait because they're both throwing a rock at me, so it hits the wall. Alright, let's do the tree jump next, I guess. So the tree jump, hold W, wait for the rock, there we go, and boom. That's the tree jump. Simple as that. In my opinion, the hardest part of the atrium is getting to a point where the spawns are like maxed out. The early game is the hardest bit because the spawns can be quite unpredictable, and you might have good control of the map, but you get like a random jockey spawning in front of you. It's kind of like that. Get out the way, man. Alright, I guess I'll do the car drop next, if it makes sense to do it.
Dead.
Oh, I'm dropping now, since I have both tanks in this area. Where's second tank?
That was mine.
There is a jockey above. There we go. Yeah, so you can see how they just drop. And you've got plenty of time to, like, escape if needs be. What are you doing? Ow. That's the car drop. Since it did make sense to do that.
Go! Incoming! Kicked it down.
The game feels a little bit laggy right now. I don't know what's going on, but...
Yeah, got him.
There's a smoker above me, so need to be aware of that. Yeah, there it is. What's wrong with these commons? Why are they so, like, aggressive? Spawning on my face. You're safe from hunters. It might not look like it, but you pretty much are. It's very rare that they actually grab you when you're up the stairs like that. They all jump at you, but yeah.
Got it. Dead.
Okay, so that second tank might get stuck up top. Okay.
Get ready.
I knew it. I absolutely knew it. There's an example of another jump you can do. I see, this is the run of testing out strats, you know.
Jockey.
Really? I literally hit you with that, but whatever. Yeah, I'm like pretty much on autopilot right now. Like, this to me is just... Yeah. Normally when I play this map, I have like loud music,
Jockey.
lots of bee hopping and sniping and so on. But for now, I'm just chilling, doing the slow strat. A big thing about this map is practice. The more you play and the more you laugh. Okay, he just completely ignored my inputs. Interesting. The more you like play and the more you practice and the more you laugh, the more you'll kind of understand how the pathing works, and you'll get a feel for like why the tank is going in that direction and why that rock hit you and so on. Because the game's bad is the answer to that. But like, yeah, you'll kind of start to understand why things are happening the way they are, and that makes you able to get better times.
That was mine.
Simply, the more you play, the better you get. Is the bottom line.
Got him.
I'm like a nerd in the sense that I like to understand pathing and like why things are happening. I like that, so that allows me to be a bit more consistent. I'm not good at playing for long rounds though. I just kill too much stuff, which essentially makes the map harder. The more you kill, the more you have to like deal with the respawns and so on. So yeah. I failed every skeet so far. That's crazy. But yeah, we're approaching the 10-minute mark now, so I'll jump off the map once I get to 10 minutes. But let's start having some fun.
Yeah, got him. Boomer. Taken care of. Woo! Keep that up and we are out of here.
Yeah, you can hear things like respawning as I'm killing them, which is what I mean by like keeping control and stuff. If I'm doing lots of killing, there'll be lots of respawning.
Jockey.
And there you go, 10 minutes. Woo!